Good morning, TFMS. I'm your host, Jordan.
And I'm Dulce.
Today is Wednesday, March 2nd, and A-Day.
This month's proof character is caring.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No yearbook meetings this week. Grades 6, 7, and 8, please go home on March 2nd.
Attention all wrestlers. Please come to the main office this morning during homeroom to see Mr. Doyle.
Newspaper and sports writing will be meeting today in room 512.
Boys and girls track signups are now on Google Classroom. The class code is XPWK25M. Make sure to fill out the sign-up form on Google Classroom, and all physical paperwork must be completed in order to try out.
You can still sign up for baseball. The class code is B4BY602. Please fill out the sign-up sheet on Google Classroom if you plan on trying out. Physicals and paperwork must be completed in order to try out.
Softball signups are now on Google Classroom. The class code is AD24ECR. Make sure you complete all physical paperwork on Genesis. No physical, no tryout.
Community Service Club today in room 545.
Homework Club will be held virtually Thursday after school with Miss Baldessari.
Art Club tomorrow, March 3rd, until 3:25.
Don't forget there's an Ed puzzle posted in Google Classroom on Friday. Make sure to get it done. Makeups are not allowed.
Hey Dulce, what's the weather looking like today?
Today is a mix of clouds and sun, a high of 51, winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. What's the weather looking at tonight?
Tonight we have partly cloudy skies. Evening will give way to occasional showers overnight. A low of 39 degrees. Winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour and a 50% chance of rain.
And
here's Nico with a special report.
This month is Women's History Month. This month we'll be highlighting famous women throughout history. Here's a short video describing the importance of Women's History Month.
In the United States, March is Women's History Month. It honors women's contributions in all areas of life, as scientists, inventors, artists, politicians, and more. The celebration began in 1978, when the school district of Sonoma, California, hosted a week-long recognition of women's accomplishments throughout history. The idea spread, and in 1980, President Jimmy Carter proclaimed the week of March 8th National Women's History Week. 6 years later, an organization called the National Women's History Project convinced Congress to dedicate the entire month of March to women's history. Each year, a special focus for the month is declared by the National Women's History Project. For example, important artists like photographer Dorothea Lange and painter Mary Cassatt have been celebrated. Pioneers such as educator Mary McLeod Bethune, Clara Barton, who founded the Red Cross, Amelia Earhart in aviation, and First Lady Michelle Obama have also been honored. Women's History Month celebrates unsung heroes too. The countless women who helped when our country was at war, women who run businesses and volunteer in their communities, single mothers who work and raise families, and the unknown writers and artists in history whose works were never made public, yet teach historians much about our country's past. Which women in your life would you like to celebrate?
For lesson plans, digital resources, and more teacher support materials.
Now here's a video from Senator Cory Booker about Read Across America. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss.
Senator Cory Booker from the great state of New Jersey. I am excited about Read Across America. And I'm really excited about this book, about keeping your head up. In fact, that's the name of the book, Keep Your Head Up. And it's written by a New Jersey author, Aaliyah King Neal. So excited to share this with you. And of course, the pictures are by Charlie Palmer. I wake up with my head down. No one said good morning, time to get up. So I overslept. I'm kind of awake, but mostly not. Dad tells me to hustle. That used to be a dance, and now it means move fast. But I can't move fast because my sparkly toothpaste with the not too minty taste is missing. My sister used it to make slime. Toothpaste doesn't even go in slime. I walk to school with my head up. Even though I feel a little scrunchy, it can still be a good day. Any day can be a good day if you try. But as soon as I get to school, I am so mad. It's Monday. I'm supposed to have on my gym uniform. Now I can't play kickball, and I'm the best kicker in my class. I try not to scrunch up my eyebrows tight, or stick out my lips, or cross my arms. But my bad day face slips out. Maybe today I will be the recycler. That's a class job where you get to go for a long walk. I like long walks. I can take my time and stop and say hi to Miss King. She always checks to see if my head's up. There is no long walk for me today. Mia gets to go. I just know she stopped at the cafeteria. I tell my teacher Mia should be back, but the teacher just says, stay on task, D. In writing class, I get the last laptop, the one with the sticky space bar. Mia put a little dot with a marker on the bottom so she knows not to pick it, but I always forget to check. In math, I say the answer before the teacher calls on me. The teacher says my answer is right, but I am not right because I didn't raise my hand. Raising your hand is not math. Now I'm scrunchy again. Miss King would say, D, keep your head up. So I do. It's Noah's day to show and tell. He has a rocket made out of a water jug. I try to help him bring it to the front, but then the whole thing gets smudged. I get paint on my uniform and the teacher's desk. Now I feel like the thing that comes after scrunchy because Noah is mad at me. My uniform is ruined and the teacher is upset about the mess. My mom and dad always talk about meltdowns. A meltdown is when you want to keep your head up, but it won't stay. A meltdown is when your face is wet and your body is hot and your throat is scratchy and you can't see well. I have a meltdown. The teacher sends me to the principal's office. I see the 8th graders, but they don't even wave at me and ask how my brothers are. I walk through the cafeteria, but it's empty. I stop at the nurse, and she won't even take my temperature, so I walk to the office with my head down. Miss King doesn't say anything about the meltdown. I always think she will look scrunchy when the teacher sends me to her office. But she looks like her everyday self. She has books and things to look at. So I just do that. She has smooth, round records and real turntables too. Miss King always says records are just like me. They seem complicated, but they're really not. You just have to be gentle with them. You have to hold them the right way. If you don't, they get scratched, and the scratches are hard to fix. My mom and dad come to pick me up. They look at Miss King and they all have the same expression. Can I go outside when I get home, I say? My mom says no. We have to go to my brother's soccer game. Can I use my tablet when we get home, I say? My dad says no. It'll be time for bed. So this day won't get any better, I say. It might, but if it doesn't get better, what can you do? Mom says. I still feel scrunchy, but not too much. Keep my head up. I say it. But I tell my mom and dad and Miss King that I don't really want to. Miss King says, that's okay. I just have to want to try. Thank you for reading with me today. It is so exciting to read, period, but especially today, it's exciting to read for Read Across America.
Happy National Read Across America Day.
Today we also celebrate the birth of Theodore Gazelle, also known as Dr. Seuss.
Thanks for watching.
TFMS Productions signing off.
Have a whimsical Wednesday. See ya!